There is a moment when the gate opens. The horse feels it, the rider feels it. The entire body gathers itself beneath one command: go. There is no committee meeting, no final rehearsal, no request for another sign. The heels touch the horse's sides. The reins communicate direction, the body leans forward, and fire becomes movement. This is that moment. Your path is open. Your instinct is awake. Your conscious mind has heard the signal. Now thought must trust what your deeper intelligence already knows. Go. Your body possesses a language older than explanation. It speaks through energy, readiness, tension, relief, attraction, withdrawal. A sudden brightening when the correct possibility enters your awareness. You feel yourself come alive. Your breathing changes. Your attention sharpens. Your posture rises. Something within you places both feet into the stirrups. This is the go energy of your neurobiology. The nervous system shifting from consideration into organized movement. The brain releasing the brake. The muscles preparing to act. Attention narrowing around the chosen direction. Scattered energy becomes usable force. Decision becoming momentum. You've already spent enough time circling the stable. The horse is saddled. The road is visible. The gate is open. Mount. The horse represents the deep intelligence beneath conscious thought. Instinct, intuition, pattern recognition, memory stored within the body. Information gathered before language can explain what it's noticed. The horse feels the condition of the ground through its hooves. It smells weather before the clouds appear. It hears movement beyond the rider's range. It recognizes tension carried through the legs, seat, hands, and breath. The rider represents consciousness, direction, intentionality, the power to choose a destination, the ability to read the wider landscape and guide raw energy toward a worthy purpose. Horse and rider require one another. The horse supplies power. The rider supplies aim. The horse feels. The rider decides. The horse moves. The rider gives movement a destination. When these two intelligences trust one another, hesitation loses its authority. The conscious mind ceases fighting every instinctive signal. The instinctive mind ceases running without direction. They become one living system. Awareness above, fire below, will moving through both. A frightened rider pulls the reins while pressing forward with the legs. One signal says go, another says stop, and the horse can feel that contradiction. Its stride becomes uncertain. It tosses its head. It moves sideways. It spends tremendous energy traveling nowhere. You may recognize this pattern. You say you want the opportunity, then prepare yourself to decline it. You ask for change, then cling to the familiar arrangement. You choose a direction, then interrogate the choice every few minutes. You begin, stop, reconsider, restart, and wonder why movement feels exhausting. The exhaustion comes from conflicting commands. Your energy has been receiving mixed instructions. Today, those instructions become clear. Your hands, legs, eyes, breath, and intention begin communicating the same message. forward. Now, intentionality is the difference between being carried away and choosing to ride. A horse can run because it's been startled. It can also run because the rider has selected a direction and asked for speed. The movement may appear similar from a distance, but inside the experience, everything is different. Panic scatters attention. Intention organizes it. Panic flees from something. Intention moves towards something. Panic allows the environment to choose the direction, but intention remembers the destination. Your fire deserves a destination. Your urgency deserves a name. Your energy deserves a road capable of carrying it somewhere meaningful. So ask yourself, what am I riding toward? What becomes possible when I commit? What action would gather my scattered energy into one clear movement? Now, that answer doesn't have to describe the next 10 years. A rider needs enough road for the next stretch of ground. Choose the next marker, a tree line, a hill, the gate, the conversation, the application, the first recording, the boundary, the beginning. Ride toward that. Mature action has speed without carelessness. It carries heat without losing awareness. It responds decisively without becoming reactive. This is fire educated by experience. A mature rider does not become timid because the horse is powerful. They become skillful. They learn how pressure communicates. They learn when to loosen the reins. They learn how to sit through sudden movement. They learn how to guide without fighting. They respect the animal's strength while remaining responsible for the journey. Your mature response works the same way. It doesn't whisper when clarity requires a firm voice. It doesn't apologize for every necessary decision. It doesn't convert discernment into endless delay. It doesn't mistake second guessing for wisdom. A mature response can be swift because it rests upon developed values. You already know what you protect. You already know what you serve. You already know which direction corresponds to your will. Clarity allows speed. Timidity often wears the clothing of responsibility. It says, well, wait a little longer. Gather one more opinion. Study more outcomes. Make certain nobody feels uncomfortable. Find a path with no risk. Now, the careful voice appears intelligent. Yet there comes a point when caution has completed its work. The saddle's been checked, the weather's been observed, the route's been considered, the necessary supplies have been gathered. Continued hesitation adds no protection. It simply teaches your body that your own decisions can't be trusted. Every time you choose and then refuse to move, the relationship between the horse and the rider weakens. Every time you honor a clear decision with action, trust grows. Your deeper intelligence learns when I give a true signal. Consciousness learns. The body moves, it carries me. When I ask the body to move, it carries me. Trust is built stride by stride. And a horse becomes more confident when the rider is clear. Soft hands, steady legs, a balanced seat, eyes toward the destination. The rider's certainty travels through the entire animal. Confusion travels the same way. Your life feels your leadership. Your schedule feels it. Your finances feel it. Your relationships feel it. Your creative work feels it. Your body feels it. Each area responds to the quality of your signals. A vague intention produces scattered movement. A clear intention begins organizing the field around itself. I am doing this. I am ending this. I am protecting this. I am building this. I am leaving at this time. I'm giving this 1 hour of complete attention. I have made my decision. These statements place your feet firmly into the stirrups. They communicate authority without aggression. The reins become steady. The path becomes singular. Your energy knows where to go. Fire on fire creates acceleration. Desire meets opportunity. Instinct meets permission. Readiness meets command. The horse was already alive beneath you. The conscious mind finally said yes. This is when movement can feel almost immediate. One conversation alters the arrangement. One decision frees an entire week. One boundary returns hours of energy. One courageous beginning creates evidence that you can act. One completed task changes your relationship with the larger goal. Momentum does not require a dramatic life overhaul. It requires an honest direction and an action performed before doubt rebuilds the gate. Use the open interval. When clarity arrives, move while the signal is warm. Write the message, set the date, place the appointment, begin the work. Say the necessary word. Allow the body to participate before the mind manufactures another maze. The open gate is a sacred moment. Ride through it. Now, your intuition rarely delivers a complete legal argument, right? It often appears as recognition, a quiet yes. Okay? A contraction around the wrong path. A sense of clean energy around the right one. A recurring thought that returns without strain. A direction that remains after emotional noise subsides. The conscious mind may ask intuition to defend itself through pages of evidence. Yet, intuition gathers information through methods that operate faster than verbal thought. It recognizes patterns. It notices inconsistencies. It compares the present moment with thousands of stored experiences. It feels the subtle changes in the terrain. The horse knows the bridge is unstable before the rider can see the broken boards. Wisdom listens. Now, this does not require surrendering consciousness. The rider needs to be awake. The rider looks. The rider verifies what can be verified. Then the rider respects the animal beneath him. You can examine the signal without insulting it. You can apply reason without crushing instinct. You can choose with your whole intelligence. Now, there are moments when the horse hesitates at water. Its reflection moves. The depth is uncertain. The stones beneath the surface can't really be seen clearly. The rider can't offer a guarantee. They can offer presence, a steady seat, a calm breath, a clear request. The horse lowers its head, tests the edge, places one hoof into the water, then another. Soon, they're both crossing. Courage frequently works this way. You don't need certainty about the entire river. You need enough trust for the first step into it. Your body may still feel activation. Your heart may beat faster. Your muscles gather. This energy can accompany courage. Readiness and fear can produce similar sensations. The meaning changes according to the direction you give them. Tell your body, this energy is for movement. This is my system preparing to carry me. This intensity belongs to the crossing. The river is before you. Your balance is steady. Enter. Now, a skilled rider looks where they intend to go. They don't stare continuously at the ditch, right? The body follows the eyes. Attention becomes direction. If your mind remains fixed on embarrassment, rejection, failure, or every possible mistake, you begin steering toward the very ground you hoped to avoid. Look through the turn. Look toward the opening. Look toward the life created by successful movement. See the work completed. See the conversation handled. See the boundary standing. See yourself on the other side of the crossing. This is not fantasy, it's not denial, it's neurological direction. The mind gives the body a target. The rider places their eyes where the horse must travel. Your attention is part of the reins. Use it deliberately. You are becoming capable of the clean response. A question arrives, you listen, you know, you answer. A boundary is crossed, you recognize it, you speak. An opportunity opens, you evaluate it, you choose. An idea appears, you capture it. The responsibility belongs to you, you handle it. If it belongs elsewhere, you leave it with its rightful owner. This is maturity without timidity. A clean response carries neither unnecessary cruelty nor unnecessary delay. It does not require a dramatic display. The rider does not scream at the horse with every instruction. A subtle shift can be enough when trust has been established. Your authority can become quieter as it becomes stronger. You need less explanation, less internal argument, less emotional theater. The decision itself carries the force. Now, sometimes the correct signal is whoa. Even the energy of go requires brakes, right? A rider who can't stop has kind of lost partnership with power. Maturity includes the ability to gather the reins, settle the body, and bring movement back under conscious direction. Your go must serve your will. It must never become enslavement to urgency. Speed has value when the direction is worthy. Restraint has value when momentum has become blind. You can stop an impulse without extinguishing your fire. You can redirect desire. You can circle back. You can change pace when the ground changes. Decisiveness does not mean rigidity. It means responding fully to the truth of the present terrain. Sometimes the mature response is go now. Sometimes it's hold. Sometimes it's turn. Each command can express confidence. The essential quality is congruence. Your whole being gives one instruction. And now the road ahead contains open country. You can see heat rising from the ground. The horizon appears almost golden. The horse beneath you is eager. Its ears point forward. Its body is gathered, powerful, and waiting. You feel the living rhythm through the saddle. This power has never been your enemy. Your instinct has never been an obstacle to consciousness. Your fire has never required shame. These forces have been waiting for relationship. They've been waiting for direction. They've been waiting for a rider capable of trusting their strength. You are becoming that rider. Your hands are steady, your seat is balanced, your gaze is clear, your breath is calm, and you know where you're going. You no longer need to pull against your own movement. You no longer need to have one foot on the gas and the other on the brake. The internal signals are aligning. Your values choose the road. Your intuition reads the terrain. Your intellect examines the route. Your body supplies the force. Your will gives the command. Every part of you has a role, and every part of you belongs in the saddle. This is integration. This is intentionality. This is fire made trustworthy. The horse does not need to become less powerful. The rider does not need to become more controlling. Both become more responsive to one another. Power listens to direction. Direction respects power. And together they move. Remember the times you acted cleanly. The moment you simply knew what needed to happen. The words arrived. The body moved. The task was completed before anxiety could surround it. You may have surprised yourself. Action felt easier than anticipation. The conversation required less energy than weeks of rehearsing it. The first attempt created information that thought alone could never produce. The road became visible beneath the horse's feet. This is important. Your body needs memories of successful movement. Collect them. Use them as evidence. You've crossed difficult ground before. You've ridden through uncertainty. You've responded under pressure. You've recovered your balance after being startled. You've learned from falls, and you've mounted again. The rider within you has experience. Falling never proves that you were wrong to ride. Every living path contains missteps. A horse can stumble. A rider can lose balance. Weather can change. A trail can disappear beneath the leaves. Maturity is neither the prevention of every error nor the achievement of perfect control. Maturity is the ability to respond without abandoning yourself. You regain your seat. You assess the ground. You adjust the tack. You learn. You continue. Second guessing turns every mistake into a trial against your right to choose. Wisdom turns the mistake into instruction. You do not require self-punishment or permanent retreat. You require honest correction. A capable rider becomes capable through contact with real ground. Your judgment strengthens through use. This is your realignment. I trust the living intelligence within my body. I listen when instinct speaks clearly. I allow consciousness and intuition to work together. I choose my direction intentionally. I give my energy one clear command. I release conflicting signals. I act when caution has completed its work. I move while clarity is warm. I respond with maturity and strength. I speak clearly without becoming harsh. I decide without becoming rigid. I respect the power moving through me. I give my fire a worthy road. I look toward the place I intend to go. I use attention as direction. I create confidence through action. I build trust with every honored decision. I cross uncertainty one step at a time. I can gather the reins when restraint is wise. I can loosen the reins when movement is required. My instinct reads the terrain. My intellect understands the route. My will chooses the destination. My body carries me forward. The horse and the rider are becoming one. My answer is clear. My direction is chosen. My energy says go. The gate stands open. Sunlight reaches across the field. The horse shifts beneath you, ready, alert, alive. You place your feet securely into the stirrups. You feel your balance settle. Your hands make gentle contact with the reins. You look beyond the gate, beyond the familiar enclosure, beyond the place where hesitation kept you moving in circles. The open road waits. You breathe in. Your body gathers. Your intention becomes precise. The signal travels from mind to muscle, from horse to rider, from possibility into action. Go. The first stride breaks the spell of hesitation. The second creates rhythm. The third creates momentum. The stable falls behind you. Wind moves across your face. The sound of hooves becoming steady beneath your body. Thought grows quiet because movement has begun answering the questions. You are learning through contact, adjusting through experience, seeing farther because you have left the enclosure. The horse carries you. You guide the horse. Trust moves in both directions. It's partnership. It's embodied will. This is what happens when your deeper intelligence and conscious intention cease treating one another as enemies. The full force of your life becomes available. Ride with fire. Ride with awareness. Ride with your eyes upon the chosen horizon. Let maturity make you decisive. Let experience make you responsive. Let intuition tell you what the ground is saying. Let consciousness remember why you entered the road. You can act without panic. You can move without asking for permission. You can be powerful without becoming reckless. You can be certain without becoming closed. You can answer life with your whole being. The time for circling has ended. The gate is behind you. The road is beneath you. The fire is moving through you. And from this moment forward, may every scattered desire become usable strength. May every instinctive signal find its wise and conscious rider, and may every worthy command of your will release the fearless, mature, and intentional movement that carries you toward the life you are here to create. If this transmission found you at the right moment, subscribe to Dove and Serpent daily, and return tomorrow for the next realignment.